So once again, good morning, Natalie and Majo. Thank you so much for being on time. I really appreciate it. It's 10 o'clock, but it's missing your classmate, right? The idea today is to start with the speaking task. The first one are Ellie and Natalie, right? Natalie, did you prepare the conversation?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure Ellie joined. Okay, I'm going to move Ellie, and then we can start it. The idea is to start with this speaking task, okay? Roger join, and after that, we're going to continue working on the book, okay? Let me see something.
Good morning, mister.
Good morning, Roger. How are you doing?
Well,
That's wonderful. Let me see something. Let's give 1 minute more to Ellie to join, okay? Let's start with the conversation. Let me see. Ellie, good morning. Do you hear me?
Good morning, teacher.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. Ellie, are you ready to start with the conversation?
Yes.
Okay, so Natalie and Ellie, go ahead, please. Ladies, who's going to start? Go ahead, please.
Hi, Natalie. How are you?
Hi, I am good, thanks. And you?
I'm great. I was reading. Do you like reading?
Yes, I love it reading. What book are you reading?
I'm reading before December. And you?
Oh, I have great about it. What is it about?
It's about friend, friendship, love, and changed life. It's very emotional.
That sounds amazing. Recently, I am reading The Secret of Secrets. It's really good too.
Really? What your favorite part?
My favorite part is when the boy Lyndon first went her simple teacher assistant. I love it that part. And you?
My favorite part is when the main characters, together with their friends, spend time together and get to know each other better. It's very exciting.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Maybe we can talk about our books after we finish them.
Yes, that whole bar fun. What do you think if we go to coffee afterward to talk about our books?
Yes, of course.
Bye, Ellie.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. Good job. I asked you just 5 minutes. Well done. It's a short conversation. The idea with this conversation is you improve your oral skills. Okay, so I really appreciate it. You choose a topic, talk about reading, talk about roots, books, and that's good. Okay, thank you. Really appreciate it. Well done. Okay, for tomorrow, Roger and Santiago. Have you been prepared that, Roger and Santiago?
Um, yo sí, mister.
Okay,
I don't know, Santiago.
okay. So please try to contact Santiago and tell him that we need that him join tomorrow because Santi tend to miss many classes, right? Santiago falta bastante. Casi siempre falta 1 o 2 veces por semana. But the idea is that tomorrow he join this class. Okay, good morning, Danny. Welcome. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen right now. Let me see my screen. This one. So we're going to start at Unit 6. That's entertainment, okay? Pages 50 and 51. Remember, we have a quiz each fourth unit. So we're going to have quiz number 2 when we finish Unit 8. So today we're going to start Unit 6. Okay, so page 50. That's entertainment. So this kind of reading activities. So let's look. It says television program. Match the type of TV from the box with the photos. The photos are this one. So let's look at the photos. These photos, there's 4 photos, A, B, C, D. Okay. Then match the type of the TV from the box with the photos. So the first one, Mahu. What kind of TV show is this one? What do you think? A, from here, from this chart.
Sports.
Sports, you're right. Let me see sports. So here, letter A. Okay, thank you, Maho. Danny, what about this one? B. What kind of TV show is this one? From here.
With the live documentaries.
Wildlife documentary. You're right. Wildlife. Vida salvaje, right? Okay, thank you, Danny. Good job. Roger, letter C. See, look at letter C. Now look at these kind of TV programs.
Cooking show.
Cooking show. Let me see. See, you're right. So far, so good. Right, that easy. And finally, Natalie, letter D. I think this is one, Natalie.
Cartoon.
Cartoon show. Okay, thank you. Okay, now we won't listen. We're going to focus on reading. So it says, reading part 2. Tom and Ian are looking for something to do one afternoon. Read about what they like and dislike. Underline the key words. So, Ellie, let's read this short paragraph, please.
Tom and Ian have a free afternoon, but neither of them like crowds. Their interest in theater and exhibition, but they don't have much money.
Okay, in these cases, we need to highlight or underline the main ideas. So, important here, neither of them like crowds. A ninguno de los dos le gustan las multitudes, right? Interested in the theater and exhibition, and they don't have much money, so it have to be something cheap. Okay, thank you. Then it says, read the entertainment guide on page 53 and decided won the most suitable even for Tom and Ian. Como la suitable es la que mejor se acomode. Underline where you find information that answers this question. So the question says, Tom and Ian are interested in theater and exhibition. Why? Why? Give me a moment. What happened here? Why isn't, oh my gosh, I hate this kind of suitable. Neither of them like Rodis. What isn't G suitable? I think this is letter D here. Okay, G. So let's read the guide. Is it here? I think. Is this one? Yes. So we have to read all of these and decide which is the most suitable for them. Entonces tenemos que leer esto y decir cuál es la que más acomoda a las necesidades de ellos. So, don't like it crowds. No les gustan multitudes. They're interested in theater and exhibition, and they don't have much money. We need to keep in mind these three things. So, Majo, could you read it letter A, please? The first one?
Yes, a beautiful sunset. This rock band returns once again to play songs from their latest album. Expect an amazing performance from these musicians who have sold musicians who have sold over 80 million records. Tickets are on sale for €60. The price includes a free souvenir T-shirt. Enjoy a meal in a restaurant after the show. Public transport nearby.
The Sport Palace.
The
Okay.
Sports Palace.
Thank you, Majo. Good reading as always. Okay, guys, before to continue, I'm going to take attendance, okay? Danny, could you turn on your camera, please? Guys, remember you need to keep your camera on. Thank you. So give me a moment. I'm going to send this, then we can continue. I have to send this to a... Oh my gosh, I missed this one. WhatsApp group. Okay, guys. So now we can continue. Thank you, Majo. Roger, letter B.
Yes. Our life, their lives. Now in its second years, this play explored the changing life of people from around the world through photographs and cartoons, music and interviews. Some of the interviews are with grandparents who compared their life with those of their children and grandchildren. Free entry to this popular museum, which is really busy.
Easy.
After 3 p.m., don't miss the excellent gift shop, Jameson Museum.
Okay, very good. You have improved your pronunciation, Roger. Congratulations. Thank you. Compare. Well, you did it pretty good.
Compare.
Thank you, Roger. Okay. Next one. Ellie. Letter C. Let me look for letter C. Where is letter C? Is here. Is this one. Ellie. Letter C.
Captain Rob's Adventure in 4DX. Not cheap, but is animated version of a well-known film. It's an experience you definitely can't get at home. The picture and sound quality is fantastic, and the 4D effects are amazing. Feel the wind and the waves
Waves.
as you sail with Captain Rob. Choice of restaurant nearby. Public transport within easy walking distance.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. Captain, nearby. Okay, actually you did it pretty good as well. You have been improving your pronunciation. Thank you, guys. But remember, we need to continue doing that, right? Keep going, improving your skills. Okay, then it's letter D. Natalie, please.
The music teacher based on
Babies.
babies on a film. The musical is now showing on stage. And out of work, guitar tells some lines and gets a job as teacher. He
Persuades. Persuades.
persuaded some of his students to create a rock group so that they can take part in the
Bottle.
Battle of Bands competition, afternoon and evening performance for £50 and
Refreshment.
refreshment by
Available.
Queen's Theatre.
Queen's Theater. Okay, thank you, Natalie. Well done, guys. Remember, we're looking for the most suitable, right? Okay. Okay, then it's letter E. Danny, this one.
Rubik's. The opera house has been turned into a big tent for Rubik's. On the street in the
1940.
young artists do gymnastics, dance, and theater using Rubik's like wheels. Furniture boxes for your performances this week. Under fighting must be accompanied by an adult who at a book family discount at a restaurant a 2 minute walk from down the road.
Okay, thank you. Gymnastic. Gymnastic. In underground. Okay, thank you, Danny. Good job. So let's say it's missing like two more, I think. Is G. So it says, held over 3 days. Okay, big site. Held over 3 days. This comic market celebrated Japanese animation. In this huge conference center, fans can meet other fans, but buy rare comics, dress up as their favorite character, and take selfies. Not admission fee, reasonable prices, food, but expected long queues. So the conference centers. And finally, the last one, H, traditional future for less than €8. Watch Anuag Fernando from Kenya as he used traditional work from his country. Modern music and movement to perform this work of art. Anuag Fernando has already performed this show in Paris and Italy. Booked soon. The theater only holds 200 people. It's not be able close to public transport, Drake Hall. Okay, we have read all of this information. Now we need to decide which is the most suitable for these people. So Majo, what do you think? Remember, no crowd, not expensive, and exhibition and museum.
Mm, I think it could be the letter C.
Letter C is here. Let me see. It's C, not cheap, not at all, because not cheap is no barato,
Que no es barato.
que no es barato. And they have few money, right? Let me check it. They said they don't have much money. So, okay, letter C is not the correct option, right? Okay. What about letter A? What do you think, Majo? Could be letter A. This rock band returns again to play songs
It's so expensive too.
It is expensive. You're right. Okay. What about letter B? Our life, their life. For example, the entry is free, right?
It could be, yeah, because it's free.
And it's in a museum.
And it's a museum with a gift shop too.
It's really busy, so casi no se llena. Could be. This could be one of the options, right? Okay. We say letter C no, A no. What about letter... What is this? D. Based on a film, this musical is now showing on the stage.
No, because they don't like crowds.
Crowds, and it is not expensive, right? Okay. What
And
about
letter H?
which one? You say H. Let's check H. H. For less than 8 euros, it is cheap. Watch. Hold 200 people. What do you think?
That's too much people.
Too much people, right? Okay, let me see something. So H, not at all. A, E, rubbish. Could be. What do you think?
It could be.
Could
We can get a discount.
Okay, well, we have another option. Then you have letter G. What do you think about letter G? Held over 3 days, this coming market. I think it's going to be a lot of people because we need to expect long queues. Queues is colas. So it's not letter G.
No.
And it's missing F. Paris is during the French Revolution, and Marco Mulelli had fallen in love with a rich young woman. However, one of the family's servants is also in love with her. This is a new version of the Italian opera with amazing singing and real classical music. Audience of all ages will be entertained. Food and drink not permitted in the theater. What do you think?
It could be too.
Could be. Oh, but okay. Finally, what do you think is the more suitable, Majo?
Can you go down again, please?
Sure. We say could be letter B, could be letter A, or could be letter F. And we have 3 conditions: cheap, not crowded, and museum or exhibition. So what do you think?
Letter A.
Letter
A.
A?
Oh,
This
sorry,
one.
no.
No. B.
Letter B.
B. You're right, Majo. Letter B. Free, museum, and really busy. Okay. When you're taking a Cambridge test, you're going to find this kind of exercises in the reading part. You're going to receive different people, not just one. Many different people with a short description, and you have to match with the more suitable place. Okay? So, Majo, thank you. It's not easy, but you did it pretty good. Okay, it says, read the guide again. Decided which heaven would be the most suitable for people from 2 to 5. So notice, this is what I was talking about. Now we need to match these people with these places, right? With these activities. Read each of A to H to find information that matches the keyword 1 to 5. So, sorry. It says, we're going to read number 2. And we're going to highlight the main information, okay? I hate this. So, in this case, Roger, I'm going to read it and you're going to tell me which are the main information, okay? So, Alice want to take her 14 years old cousin to see something brand new and have a meal afterward nearby. They will go by public transport, but they don't want to walk too far. So, what do you think? What is the main information here?
Please, Mr. A ver, me parece que D,
Which one?
D,
No, I mean, what is the main information? ¿Cuál es la información principal de acá? Primero vamos a extraer la información principal. Chicos,
right.
cuando estén
Yes.
Go ahead, Roger, no worries.
A ver. Que the brand news,
Bad news, what is? You're
yes.
right.
Public transport.
Public transport, and is missing one. Meal afterwards. ¿Sí? Quieren comer después de eso. Chicos, cuando están haciendo este tipo de ejercicios, para simplificarlo, tienen que subrayar o resaltar la información más importante, los puntos claves. Así va a ser más fácil que suban y bajen buscando la información. ¿Listo? Porque obviamente son muchos posibles, tanto personas como lugares, entonces es muy difícil memorizarse eso como tal o retenerlo. Mientras que si resaltan la información personal de cada cosa, les va a ser mucho más fácil. ¿Listo? Okay, Natalie, you're going to tell me, I'm going to read it and you're going to tell me about the main information. So, Jack is keen on cartoons. As he will be alone, he would like to go somewhere where he can get to know people with similar interests and also to add to his collection of old books and magazines. I think this is one. So, main information, Natalie.
Can of cartoons
Remember, keen is to be interesting, right? Interested.
and
Okay.
to go somewhere
Instead of go
and
somewhere, get to know people with similar interests. And what else?
this collection of old books and
Ah.
magazines.
You're right, the last part. Oh, okay, thank you. So we need to keep in mind this for Jack. Number 4, Ellie. I'm going to read it and you're going to tell me the main information. So we have 2 friends, Patricia and Steph, would love to see a live performance in a foreign language. This is as easy as well. Whenever they go out together, they'll always buy something to eat during the interval. So what is the main information?
Performance in a foreign language.
What is the meaning of foreign? Foreign.
Mm,
Extranjera, no lengua extranjera, right? Okay. Ellie, what else?
Buy something to eat during the
Okay.
interval.
You're right. This is the main information. Thank you, Ellie. You did it pretty good. It's important to identify main information in reading comprehension. And finally, Danny, I'm going to read.
Una pregunta.
Tell me, Ellie.
What is the interval?
El intervalo, como es una presentación, como ese punto, el break, let's say break. Sí, como el descanso. Okay, good job, Ellie. Thank you for asking. Dani, Simon has offered to take her mom to see a show with music for her birthday. They would like to see an enjoyable story, but her mom isn't fond of rock or pop. So, what is the main information?
Show with music her birthday.
Okay, show with music. Okay, what else?
Enjoyable story.
Story, you're right. And finally, the last one.
Fun of rock about.
Okay, awesome, girls. And Roger, you did it pretty good. You're right. Thank you. So now we're going to come back to the guide and we're going to look for the more suitable. So we're going to start it with Alice. So it says, brand new, meal afterwards, and public transport. So let's check what could be. So, Majo, let's try with the first one. What do you think is the most suitable for them? Let's read this quickly again, and we're going to highlight the main information. So this rock band returns again to play song for the latest album, expecting an amazing performance. This music, who have sold over 20 million records. Tickets are on sale for 60 euros. The price includes a free souvenir and enjoy the meal in our restaurant after show. Public transport nearby. So, what do you think about this one, Majo? It is suitable for them.
Can I read again the last part?
Is the number 2, actually. Alison,
No.
are you sure? Okay,
Mhm.
let's try. So we say letter B is for number 1, for the men's. Okay, so letter C. Let's read letter C. It says, not cheap, but this animated version of the well-known film is an experience you definitely can get at home. The picture and sound quality is fantastic, and the 4D effects are amazing. Feel the wind and the waves as you sail with the Captain Rob. Choice of restaurant nearby, public transport with easy walking distance. What do you think?
I think this is the answer.
You think could be okay.
Yeah.
Let's check this one. Paris during the French Revolution, Marco Moletti had fallen in love with a rich man. Okay, however, one of the family servants is also in love with her. This is a new version of the Italian opera with amazing singing and real classical music. Audience for all ages, be entertaining, food and drink not permitted in the theater. Okay, so far, let's say, sorry, this is for letter 2. Number 2, sorry. Not letter, number. Here. Okay, we're going to check it now. Then, Roger, the next one. I think this is super easy. Jack, keen on cartoons. Get to know people with similar interests. Add to his collection of old books and magazines. So, number 1 is not, right? We already used letter B, we already used letter C. Let's check letter D. Letter D says, based on a field, this musical is, okay, based on a field, this musical is now showing on a stage. An out-of-work guitarist tells some lines and get a job as teacher. He persuaded some of his students to create a rock group. So they can take a part of battle bands competition afternoon and evening. Performance from 50 euros refreshment available. So, do you think this could be the one? Roger? Is interested in anime or in cartoons? No, right? It's
No.
not the one. Okay. The opera house has turned into a big den for rubbish. Set on the street in 1940s, young artists do gymnastic, dance, and the theater using, rubbish like wheels, furniture, and boxes. First performance this week. Under 50s must be completed by an adult, but as for a family discount at our restaurants at 2 minutes walk from the underground. So this is not the correct one. What about this one? Letter G, Roger. Hello, over 3 days. This comic market celebrated Japanese animation. In these huge conference centers, fans can meet other fans, buy rare comics, and dress up as their favorite character and take selfies. No admission fees, reasonable prices, food, but expected long queues. What
No,
about this one?
no.
No, are you sure? Look again at
Mm,
Jackie. Is keen on cartoons, get to know people with similar interested, and add to his collection of old books and magazines. Japanese animation. Fans can meet other fans. Buy rare comics. This is the correct one, Roger. Mire que completa las condiciones. Cartoons, but in this case it's Japanese animation. It's a synonym, right? Fans meet other fans. Puede conocer gente con intereses similares. Y puede comprar cómics poco comunes. Okay, Ellie, next one. It says, two friends, Patricia and Steph, performance in a foreign language. Buy something to eat during the interval. So, what do you think? Which
I
one?
think letter F in Paris.
No at all. Performance in a foreign language. Try again. Guys, they use synonyms. Si no utilizan exactamente la misma palabra, utilizan sinónimos. So, for example, I'm going to give you a clue and the answer. Words from his country. This is a foreign language, right? So, for less than 8 euros, watch and Juan Fernando from Kenya, as he uses traditional words from his country, modern music and movement to perform this work of art. And Juan Fernando has already performed this show in Paris and Italy. Book soon, the theater only holds 200 people. Extras will be able, snack will be able, esa es otra parte importante. Close to public transportation. Sorry, public transport. So note it here, this is the foreign language, and there's snack available. So this is letter 4, right? That's why it's important to highlight main ideas in both parts. Si subrayamos correctamente las ideas principales, va a ser más fácil unirlos. Pero nunca esperen que les pongan las palabras textuales o las respuestas textuales. ¿Sí? Miren que las van a cambiar un poquito. En vez de animation, it says, en vez de cartoon, it says Japanese animation. Instead of foreign language, it says word from his country, and his country is Kenya, so it's a foreign language. Okay, we need to be careful. There's some tricky points. Okay, finally, Danny. Simon show with music, enjoyable story, and not fun rock or pop. So, what do you think? Show with music, enjoyable story. Danny, what do you think? It is not letter A. It is not letter C. It is not letter B. It is not
Letter D.
letter.
D.
Let's check letter D. Based on a field, this musical is now showing on stage. A number of work guitarist tells online, but it is rock group. And remember, his mom don't want to listen to rock music, so it's not letter D. Okay, it's not letter D, it's not letter H, it's not letter G. We have two possibilities, letter F or letter E. So the Opera House has been returned into a big tent for rubbish, set on the street in 1940. Young artists do gymnastic, dance, and theater using rubbish like wheels, furniture, and boxes. For performance this week, but notice this is not music, right? I'm not telling an story. So what about letter F? In Paris during the French Revolution, and Marco Morelli has fallen in love with a rich young woman. However, one of the other family servants is also in love with her. So here we have the first request, an interested story, right? This is a new version of the Italian opera. Opera means singing. It's a musical. Amazing singing and real classical music. No fun, no rock, no pump, right? Pop. Audience of all ages will be entertained. Food and drink not permitted in the theater. So notice, this is the co-reduction, this is the one who is more suitable. Chicos, yo sé que no es fácil, comprensión de lectura llega a ser bastante difícil, pero creo que miren que de verdad, si resaltan o subrayan como quieran la información principal, lo van a poner unir más fácil, porque miren que es mucho lo que yo les digo, es muy duro leer acá y después leer acá y retener. Toca leer, hacer una primera lectura, subrayar la información personal y después volver a hacer una segunda lectura para poder unirlos. ¿Listo? Entonces la información, resaltar la información personal lo que les va a permitir es ahorrar tiempo en este tipo de actividades. It is clear, guys. Do you have any question about this? Okay, that's great. So, we finish with this reading activity. So as we have time, I'm going to introduce a new topic, okay? And tomorrow we can start practicing. So, good job. We're going to practice later on again. Reading comprehension is extremely important. Okay, present perfect. Now we're going to talk about present perfect, these pages. So, it's supposed to be page number 2. We have here page number 2 on the book. Here, sorry. I closed the book. Why? Give me a moment, guys. So sorry. This was my bad. It's here. But as always, here there's just some exercises. And in page 126 is the explanation. So let's check the explanation, guys. So, present perfect. Let's talk about present perfect. We use the present perfect to connect the present with the past. This is extremely important. Keep this in mind. Connect the present with the past. Here we have the structure. Positive, a subject. In this case, personal pronouns. I, you, we, they. And with these personal pronouns, we use the auxiliary have. Oh, this is the contraction. Apostrophe be, right? And for the negative form, we use have not or haven't. With these personal pronouns, I, you, we, they, we also use this auxiliary. This is not the verb have, no significa tener. It is an auxiliary, no tiene significado, right? Then, I have finished work. He terminado de trabajar, right? I have not finished work. So, positive and negative. This is the same structure. And for this personal pronoun, he, she, it, we use auxiliary has. Or the contraction apostrophe s. And for the negative form, we have has not or hasn't. She has finished work. She has not or she hasn't finished work. This is the structure. Do you have any question about the structure so far? Two important things here. We need to use the auxiliary have or has, right? And we need to use the verb in past participle, right? We need to be careful with this. The verb goes in past participle. Okay. Then it says questions for and short answers. So, as always, we started with the auxiliary. Have you finished work? Have we finished work? We started with the auxiliary. Has she finished work? This is the only thing that changed when we are making questions. We change the order between the subject and the auxiliary. So we started with the subject when we started with the auxiliary, then the subject, then the main verb and the complement, right? And as you're asking, you need to add the question mark at the end. Short answers: yes, I have. No, I haven't. Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. This is just the structure. This is the structure. So now let's check the explanation. It says, the present perfect is for with the correct form of have in present and the past participle of the main verb. So the correct form of have and past participle of the main verb. The past participle of regular verbs is the same as the past simple. The past participle is underlined in the examples below. So, past simple, I finished. This is a regular verb. Past perfect, I have finished work. So, with regular verbs, we always add ed at the end, right? That's easy. But irregular verbs, they change, right? They completely change. But in some cases, the past simple and the past participle are the same, ¿sí? Son regulares porque simplemente agregamos ed y aplica para pasado simple y pasado participio, right? Y son irregulares porque cambian, pero en algunos casos el verbo en pasado simple es el mismo en pasado participio. For example, what is the meaning of both? Ese es el past form of with, of what? Both. ¿Qué significa? Chicos,
Comprar.
compró. And buying present, comprar. So, he bought a sandwich. Él compró un sándwich. He had bought a sandwich. Él ha comprado un sándwich. Right? Some irregular verbs have past participle which are not the same as the past simple form. Entonces, algunos tienen un verbo, un pasado participio que es diferente al simple. So, for example, she ate her lunch. Ella comió su almuerzo. Esa acción ya terminó, ya se lo comió. She has eaten her lunch. Ha comido su almuerzo. Miren que esto cambia. Ate cambia eaten. Eaten. ¿Sí? Es irregular, cambia completamente. She wrote a letter. Ella escribió una letra, una carta. She has written a letter. Ella ha escrito una carta. Entonces miren que acá también karma la forma del verbo. Right? We're going to study that. We're going to check. Okay. We use the present perfect to talk about. This is important,
Entonces,
guys.
mister,
Tell me, Roger. Go ahead.
entonces sí hay verbos que sí cambian, obviamente.
Of
O
course.
sea, están establecidos en presente perfecto.
Yes, you're right. I'm going to send you a list. I'm going to look for the list. I'm going to send you. Hay una lista donde está presente, pasado simple y pasado participio. Okay. Okay. Uses. This is one of the most important part. Something which started in the past and is connected with the present. Chicos, algo que comenzó en el pasado y está conectado con el presente. Es decir, algo que comenzamos a hacer en el pasado y puede continuar en el presente. For example, Ed has broken his leg. Ed se ha roto su pierna. So he can play football this weekend. Something which started in the past and is still true. Miren que se rompió la pierna. Fue en el pasado. Pero en el presente tiene la pierna rota. ¿Cierto? Es algo que empezó en el pasado y continúa sucediendo en el presente. Ok. Something which started in the past and is still true. Ben and Karen have lived in London for 7 years. Entonces, Ben y Karen han vivido en London por 7 años. ¿Sí? Esto comenzó en el pasado y sigue sucediendo en el presente. Acá especifican por cuánto tiempo ha pasado, ¿sí? Pero no quiere decir que ya acabó, aún está pasando. 7 years. Past experience which refers to an state time in the past, often with ever and ever. I have been to Brazil. Entonces, experiencia en el pasado y usualmente la pista para eso es utilizar ever and never. I have been to Brazil, but I have never been to Canadá. He estado en Brasil. A pesar de que ya no está en Brasil, es una acción que terminó, como es algo que puede volver a suceder en el futuro, utilizamos present perfect. Y como decimos que nunca hemos estado en Canadá, vamos a utilizar has never been. Present perfect with been. She has never been to Canada. Ok, and finally we have recent past actions, acciones en el pasado pero recientes, que tienen un resultado en el presente, un resultado reciente. Have you done your English homework? ¿Has hecho tu tarea de inglés? Ok, so far, do you have any question? Okay, we can try with some exercises, and tomorrow we're going to start checking the past participle of some verbs and working more on this, okay? Okay, no. It's, yes, no. I prefer to do this, to work on some exercises first. So, let me see something, guys. First of all, I would like to send you the list. So, give me a moment. I'm going to look for that. and I'm going to send you. Okay, I found it. So guys, through the chat, I'm going to send the list. So let's check some of these words. I think it's this one. Let me see. I'm not sure about it. No. Yes. It's this one. So please download it and open it. Okay? I just sent it. I have just sent it. So, sorry. I'm going to close here and I'm going to. Give me a moment. My computer is slow. Oh my gosh. I think I sent the wrong. Sorry, I sent the wrong PDF. What was that? Let me see what happened. Yes, it's something different. Give me a moment. It's suppose I downloaded here. So what is it? Okay. It was my bad, right? It's called irregular verbs. So is this one. So here you are. Sorry, it was my bad. So now I'm going to open. Now. So are you looking at my screen, right? Are you watching my screen right now? Yes? So notice we have infinitive. This is present, right? Past simple, past participle, and the meaning. So let's check one of the most used verbs. So for example, the verb to be, right? In past simple, was or were. We have two possibilities. But in past participle, is always been. I have been, you have been, he has been, she has been, it has been, we have been, they have been. Always with been. Notice this one. Become in present, past simple, became, and past participle, become. Notice this past participle is the same as present. Become, became, become. There's someone like this. Begin, present, began, past simple, and begum, past participle. There's some verbs like this, that the vowel I change for A and then change for U. Bite, bit, bitten. Notice all of these verbs change, past simple and past participle. Bite, morder. Break, broke, broken, right? Notice it changed. Broke to broken. Bring, traer. Brought. This is those one who doesn't change. Este es de los que no cambian. Build, built. Miren que construir tampoco cambia entre los pasados, right? Sorry, I can't highlight it. Burn, quemar, arder. Burned. Tampoco cambia. Buy, bought. No cambia. Si ven que no cambia, chicos, hay unos que son más fáciles de aprender, por eso, miren. Shoes, chosen. Come. Miren que esto es como become. Became. Come. ¿Sí? Podemos irlos asociando como en ciertos grupos. Este no cambia, estos no cambian en ninguna forma. Cost, costar. Cut, cortar. No cambia en ninguna forma. Do, this is it's really important. Do, el verbo hacer. Do, did, done. Dibujar, draw, drew, drawn. Soñar, dreamed, dreamed. Miren que este es de los que no cambian. Este es de los que decía como begin, drink, with I, con I. Drank, began, drunk, begun. Miren que si es I, después cambia por A, y es cambia por U. Ok, drive, drove, driven. And let's finish with this one. Eat, ate, eaten. So guys, anyway, if you have any question, you can ask me. Tomorrow we're going to continue working on this. We're going to practice. I'm going to bring a video with some of these verbs, with some things to learn it, okay? Anyway, you have this file. Please check it if you have free time. try to learn some of these participle verbs, okay, participle forms. And give me a moment, guys. I need to take a screenshot. Give me a moment. Okay, guys. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye. If you have any question, please prepare it for tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much. See you.
Bye, Mr. Thank
Bye-bye. Thank you.